tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin! Welcome to the panic room.
That's an intro right there. With a night of 2 Hell in a Cell matches, 1 surprise return, and 0 title changes. We're here to talk about Hell in a Cell for you. Welcome to AfterBuzz, everybody. I'm Christian Rosenberg. Joining me this evening, my lovely co-host from Friday Night SmackDown AfterBuzz, Miss Kaori Takee.
I am here.
You are actually here.
I am.
I forgot what you looked like. It's been a couple weeks.
It's me.
And the lovely person that was kind of filling in for you, Tom Connolly, is here as well.
I'm here too, yes.
You are here.
Flesh.
You look just like you did a few days ago.
I know, you know. Yeah. I may have, no, I didn't shave. Maybe grew out a little more, but, you know.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that high energy. Hello. So we're going to break down all these matches, but quick.
I'm excited to talk about that.
Yeah, thank you. Quick overall thought on the pay-per-view. What do we think? Just overall.
That was pretty good. Some you know, disappointments. But we'll get to that.
I thought it was above average. I mean, compared to the last couple pay-per-views, I thought this was really good. I would say compared, you know, the best in SummerSlam.
There's only been one other since SummerSlam, Night of Champions.
Oh, then the best in SummerSlam.
So, and I was saying better than Night of Champions.
Yes.
I will agree with you with that. I thought it was definitely better than Night of Champions.
I can't believe there's only been one before that.
It's been SummerSlam, Night of Champions. I think SummerSlam, Night of Champions, and Hell in a Cell. I honestly felt, for the most part, it was a little too predictable, but nevertheless, the matches were all solid. There was not a bad match on the card.
And it wasn't predictable enough for you to win. Just saying.
It's because I went a little crazy for the main event.
Yeah.
Which, for a second, I thought I had.
Yeah, but
we'll get to it.
You knew that wasn't going to happen.
I can dream, can't I? Well, let's go, and let's start off by kind of quickly running down the Kickoff show. As we know, the whole pay-per-view was held from Dallas. And we have the very first edition of Miz Dow TV, with his guest being The Miz. And I love is Miz Dow would compliment Miz, and then whenever The Miz responded, then he would just do like his lip speak and just imitate everything Miz said. And all of a sudden, Sheamus popped on the Titantron, pretty much, you know, talking about how, well, if our match is a movie, then consider this the trailer. And as all good trailers, we give away the best part, and then he bro kicks the camera.
I mean,
wouldn't that cause a fine if you're breaking equipment intentionally?
I don't think he cares.
He doesn't, apparently. He's a warrior. He don't care about none. And then we ended up having an actual match, and it was what we thought we were going to have a match for.
Yep.
But it was never announced until the pre-show actually started. Bo Dallas versus Mark Henry. And Bo hops on a mic claiming to be the new world's strongest man, and mentioned since they're in Dallas that he's immune to Ebola, which I thought was kind of interesting.
I was really surprised that he brought that up. I was really shocked by that.
And then he decided for tonight only, he's calling himself Bo Washington because he doesn't want to be in Dallas.
Yeah, because he doesn't like that they have their name. They have his name.
Yeah.
So.
And thankfully, Michael Cole actually clarified why he said Bo Washington, because it made no sense why he chose it.
Exactly.
But then it was like, oh, well, because the Dallas Cowboys' arch rivals are the Washington Redskins. Oh, okay. That's what we're going with. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification. That whole live audience has no idea what he just said. And you would think if Bo Dallas has won 4 matches in a row against Mark Henry, this match would not have been a 2-minute squash, but it was a 2-minute squash, and Mark Henry won.
But Bo wasn't ready, so
he clearly was not ready.
Count.
In Bo's mind, it did not count.
It gets real when
And
it's
he's
pre-show.
and in the record book of life, Bo is 5-0 against Mark Henry.
I thought it was a great little, like, his promo at the beginning I thought was funny. And the promo after the match I thought was funny, too.
Yeah, and then there was that 1 minute match. Like, why couldn't he have had a decent match?
Yeah.
Because Bo can wrestle. I love Bo.
I know
we
you
know
do.
that.
I like him too, actually.
You've starting to grow on you?
No, I think he started growing on me a couple weeks ago, and I, just kind of want to see him explode. That sounds really bad. So
The Missed Out TV I thought was really good.
I didn't say anything.
I thought they have really good chemistry, I think, Miz and Mizdow.
Yes, they do.
Just being very funny and just kind of off the cuff, doing,
And we'll get even more off the cuffs things from Mizdow
Yeah.
later on. As the pay-per-view officially begins, we kick off the pay-per-view or special event. Are they still calling it special
I
events
think
now?
so. I don't know what they call it.
We're kicking off with the 2 out of 3 falls for the Intercontinental title. Dolph Ziggler defending against Cesaro. Cesaro now officially clean-shaved head.
Yeah.
Finally wasn't going with the I'm going bald, but I'm showing it off look. He's just like, no, I'm just going to have it all shaved.
he did it for me.
Did it all for you.
I just like to think that way when I watch him.
Okay.
Yeah, he does it all for me.
Okay.
That's why I'm disappointed.
he
with
looked
this
cool.
match. Thank you. Of course.
I thought he looked, I don't know. I thought he looked really cool that way.
Absolutely, all the time.
I like the way they paced this match. Because they actually started... Everyone was expecting them to just go balls to the wall from the get-go. But it started very scientific, kind of slow, a lot of headlocks, and then kind of just like countering a few roll-ups. Very nice. And then out of the blue, we got a Cesaro swing,
Yeah.
which then led to Ziggler rolling up Cesaro and getting the first fall within 5 minutes or so, 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
And that really threw me off. It's just like, oh, well, is this going to be one of those matches where falls 1 and 2 just happen super quick and then we have a long fall 3? That was not the case.
No. And how effective is that swing if he can get rolled up that quickly?
Cesaro was dizzier than Ziggler.
I guess that must have been the case.
Yeah. What's wrong, Corey? It
Just wasn't fair. It was like
It wasn't fair that Cesaro got dizzy from his own move.
2-0. Why did this happen?
Well, I think there's a good reason why, but first off, there was some amazing moves in this match.
EDM 7020000 says Cesaro should have won.
Okay, many people thought
That was my
Cesaro should have
takeaway
won.
from this chat rule so far.
Many people thought it. However, I'm on board with Ziggler winning it for a reason, but I'll get to it once we kind of highlight a few of these crazy moves.
Okay.
Cesaro was deadlifting Ziggler. He was like physically carrying him, and then climbed the ropes,
Amazing.
and then continued to deadlift him up into a superplex.
That was awesome.
Who has that strength?
I don't know. I think that was the move of the match, though.
That
Had to have
might
been.
have been the move of the night.
Move of the match. Move
Yeah.
Of the night. Okay.
No, well, I'll get into it later, but I think I have something else that's better. But
Okay. Dolph also went for his DDT when then Cesaro caught him and physically threw him up for his uppercut, but Ziggler kicked out of that as well.
I thought that was it. I was like, oh, he's gonna pin him on
that was
that.
going to be a second fall.
Yeah.
I thought it was too. I really did. And then I loved Ziggler went for his zigzag, in which Cesaro again grabbed him and countered it into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. All in all, though, then Dolph all of a sudden hits an arm breaker, super kick, zigzag, and beats Cesaro 2-0. No pinfall for Cesaro.
Crazy.
So, with that, I feel, though, this actually adds legitimacy, for once, to the Intercontinental title. This shows that Dolph can be a main event player, and I don't think this is going to hurt Cesaro.
No, I don't think so at all.
I mean, yeah, it sucks that Cesaro, lost two pins in a row. We've all obviously are big Cesaro fans. Some of us a little crazier than others. Corey.
With reason.
But with that, I think you can kind of add the story of Cesaro, quote unquote, can't win the big one.
Yep.
and allow some sympathy to him, which could even help him get even more over.
Yep. And as I mean, we were talking on SmackDown about, you know, like a best of 7 series or something between these two. I think that's what they need now. I think tomorrow night on Raw, you have, you know, Cesaro come out and say, you know, I want another shot at this. And Ziggler saying, all right, you know, I'm a fighting champion. I'll give you another shot. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Something like that. I think this is the start of a Cesaro face turn. Because, like you said, we'll get the sympathy of, you know, he's an awesome wrestler and everyone loves him and he does these crazy moves, but he can't get the win.
He can't get the big one.
Yeah.
So I am curious where it goes. And I'm also curious who would be next for Ziggler.
Do you think it makes Cesaro look weak, though? By any...
I mean, in this situation, I don't. Because it wasn't like he was outsmarted. It wasn't that he was out-wrestled. It was just they were going counter for counter, counter for counter. Ziggler happened to get the better of him this time. We've seen Cesaro get the better of him in other times.
But what about the fact that his strong move his swing still messed him up?
Well, that was also Ziggler getting the best of it, still with enough frame of mind to lock in a small package and get the win. But with it, Ziggler solidified himself even more so as, hey, he can be a main eventer, which we all knew, but it's good that now it's being displayed on television.
Yeah, because he was losing for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Non-title matches to Randy Orton, to Rusev. So he lost a lot of matches. It you know, to me, it just goes, okay, he's a legit IC champion. I knew, you know, I liked him already. But maybe to those other people, it says, okay, well, no, he can beat Cesaro. And I like that he, you know, it was a clean sweep. Like, when do we see 2 out of 3 fall matches that aren't clean sweeps? It's not like as I was watching it, I was with 2 friends and I was like, has there ever been a 2 out of 3 falls match where it's only 2 falls? And we were like, no, I don't think there's ever been.
The last one I remember was actually, I think it was Flair and Foley. They had some crazy 2 out of 3 falls match that I think only went 2. That's the last one that I remember.
And that was what?
7, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's another thing that I actually did like about it, though, that with what I felt was a fairly predictable show that was unpredictable, that they didn't go 3 falls.
Yeah.
So...
Do you think maybe Rollins switches over to Ziggler now? You know, he has that briefcase, but wouldn't it be better if he had an actual belt on him?
I think that'd be a step down for Rollins right now. As much as I love Ziggler, where Rollins is in stories and things like that, that would be a step down.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we'll figure that out later on.
When we have that writers meeting.
Yeah, when we have that writers meeting tomorrow afternoon, about an hour before Raw.
Okay.
Just a reminder of.
Oh yeah, it's a reminder of a photo that was taken of me a few weeks ago.
But it's the best, right there.
Look, if Beyonce can have bizarre screenshots of her not in her best pose, so can I.
At least you're not wearing the same shirt.
No, I have multiple shirts. Everyone just thinks I have the same shirts because, like, you guys only see me when I'm in one of my 6 shirts.
Listen, the 7th day he doesn't wear a shirt.
Yeah.
On the other 6 days he wears a 6 shirt.
Day 7, I'm naked.
Gotta do laundry sometime.
Exactly. So Orton is backstage with the Authority. Orton's telling him he wants Rollins. He wants to talk to him right now. And Stephanie and Triple H are essentially trying to calm him down and be like, hey, you need to use this anger in your match with John Cena, because then you're gonna be the focus. You're gonna be the guy to bring the title back to the Authority. And Triple H reminds Orton that Seth Rollins is a lot like how Randy was at that time. Which actually, I didn't think about it, but he's right on the money there.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Cocky, arrogant, thinks he's the best.
There's a funny comment about your shirts.
Okay.
It says, wait,
Can you
you
read it?
only own 6 shirts?
I only own 6 shirts with roses on them.
I like it.
Okay.
Chat's entertaining.
Chat roll's always entertaining.
Yeah.
That's why they're awesome. We love you, chat roll. Nikki versus Brie. Oh, the anticipation for this match. Wow, we were so ready for this.
I think there's a little bit of seriousness in there for you.
Can I say that I like this match?
The match was
Yeah,
good.
see?
No,
It was
they did
really
well.
good.
There you go.
They delivered.
They delivered in the moves. The acting, not so much.
Well, that's something that they've always kind of had a problem with their acting. Okay, now silence.
And
It's
now,
late.
and now someone's gonna screenshot that.
We agree with you.
I'm never a big fan of people kicking out of their finishing moves.
We had it all night.
Yeah.
I know, and that's the thing. Like, if you have the giant buildup, when you had your Austin Rock huge build of WrestleMania, they kicked out a stunner bottom. That's fine. Every match, I think, had someone kick out of their finisher.
It did.
You can't do that on a monthly basis. That is not a finisher. It's an effective move.
Well, that's why they have like 3 apiece now. So.
Because, like, 5 minutes into this match, Brie hit her Bella Buster.
Yep.
2 count.
And they didn't even make a big deal out of it, which I kind of was annoyed that the announcers were just like, Brie hit a move. Oh, is she going to beat her? Oh, no. Like, that was her finishing move.
Yeah.
Well, entering this match, what did you guys think of the stipulation?
Oh, it was stupid.
Okay.
To put it bluntly.
Yeah, it was kind of silly.
I don't know. I don't like the whole 1 month. It should be forever. Like, like, why is it only for 1 month and then you go back to being...
Could you imagine being, like, saying, yeah, I will be your assistant forever?
Well, no. I think it should just be her. She should be her assistant, and then Nikki or whatever. Now Brie, gets up the guts and says, "No, I want a match with you, and if I beat you, then I'm not your assistant anymore.
Then I'm free.
Yes.
That's probably what's going to happen, right?
No, because
They
it's
won't
only a
have another
month.
match within a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they suddenly do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And just
I
can the
just
whole
can't.
thing.
I can't imagine Brie continuing to be her assistant for a whole month. So something's got to give.
Hey, she's got to do it, or she's got to quit.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to quit. Well, she did quit before. But.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
Yes.
just gonna quit.
But then the one thing that did surprise me in this match was the fact that Nikki won clean.
I think it makes sense.
I mean, because she hit a forearm and then a rack attack for the second time. I don't know. I just would have thought that somehow Nikki would have manipulated her way into winning the match, not just winning it full out clean. Because when you win a match clean, that shows, hey, you're the better one. That's the typical fashion. And you never have that, where you don't really have that very often, as the heel is the better one.
yeah.
So the fact that Nikki just won this match fair and square, no ifs, ands, or buts, kind of made me think. It's funny. I said this was predictable, and in the first 2 matches they had something really different. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But
Did you say Brie would win?
no, I said Nikki would
Oh,
win.
okay. Oh, but not.
But
clean.
I didn't think
Yeah.
she would win clean.
No, yeah, I think it. Yeah, now looking back on it, you're like, oh, well, that could have. Yeah, if she would have at least maybe
Even if it was
put
feet on the
Yep.
ropes, just something simple. Then it'd be like, oh, Brie got screwed, and now she's forced.
Yep.
Even though there was cheating involved. But no, this showed that Nikki was the better Bella.
Well, I guess she is.
I guess she was.
She can change that thing on her shirt to.
Now she can
2 to
finally be
1.
number 1 on her damn jersey instead of number 2. And for people that have been bugging me in the YouTube comments for the last 2 weeks that I've talked about it, I know number 2 was Nikki's soccer jersey. I get it. That was her soccer jersey number. That's what she wanted to
No,
keep it.
she's
But
the-
storyline
she's the
purpose,
dou-
it makes no
yes,
sense.
She's the second Bella. No.
Yeah, she's Bella number 2.
I don't know. Brie was impressive tonight. I thought.
Oh, yeah.
This is probably, I would say, her best match she's had. I've ever seen.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I mean, she had that, the drop kick off the top rope. Never seen her do that. Normally she does it off second rope. Hit it off the top rope. That was impressive. She did the dive to the outside through the ropes. I mean, they both did that at WrestleMania this past year. Yeah, in the Divas Invitational they did.
Oh,
it.
that's right. They did. You're right.
But I mean, still, that was
Man.
impressive to me.
Oh, yeah.
So
And Bree's got the crowd behind her.
yeah.
I mean, I mean, you're not supposed to be able to do that yes chant with anyone else but Daniel Bryan, but Brie Brie has him do it with her.
Okay.
Huh?
I don't like that she does it. But that's just me.
Well, why not?
That's fine. You have your opinion.
I
Why
know,
don't you? Why
gotta
don't
go
you?
back.
You have a microphone
Yeah.
because you're allowed to share your
She
opinion.
should have her like own thing, not riding off like, oh, I'm married to Daniel Bryan, so I get to do the just chance so you guys can get a feel of him being in here, but it's not him, it's me. You know,
But that's how her career escalated.
I'm just not feeling her using that.
I think
That's
she
all.
looks kind of awkward when she doesn't.
You
She
don't-
she does like a squat when she does it, and it's just kind of
She's just like really forcing
yes,
the hands up.
yes,
You
like
don't- you
Daniel
don't-
Bryan's just like it's just a simple motion like this.
Yeah, and she's like,
yeah.
yeah. And you got, like Nikki's not riding off of John Cena at all. Like, you don't see her, I don't know, can't see me or whatever.
That'd be
not
funny if she
married.
started doing that.
Well, but she's like, it just makes her stronger being able to stand alone, if that makes any sense. It makes her look stronger.
I get what you're
Well,
saying.
Brie can stand alone.
Yeah,
she just
but
has an
it's just
ally
this
in her
yes
corner.
thing. It's like, oh, come on. Just lame.
Hey, we got to keep it alive.
We do, and now we're gonna be on the edge of our seats
I feel
for
like
next
he
month.
likes Brie.
I do like Brie better than
Yeah,
Nikki.
I can sense this, like, defensive mechanism.
He's protecting his woman.
Yeah. I almost wore my Daniel Bryan hoodie too. So that would have been even funnier.
Oh, my gosh.
Tag team titles: Goldust and Stardust versus the Usos. Stardust was working on Jimmy's knee then match. A nice double superplex by the Usos in the match, and this match was very good. I mean, we knew we weren't going to be disappointed in these guys. I just felt like this was a great, like, hour one main event match of Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
There wasn't anything special on this one that made it pay-per-view worthy. It was a very
Yeah.
good match, but nothing made it, this is the build-up for something.
Yeah, like the double suplex was cool,
Yeah.
but it didn't really lead to anything,
Right.
in the end of the match.
Yeah. And then Stardust kicked, I think it was Jey Uso's back of the knee while the ref was backward turn, and then that led to Goldust hitting his final cut, and the Dusts retain their tag team titles.
I was let down by this match.
That's what I was going to say. I think many people were kind of disappointed because they were looking forward to just such strong tag team people, and it just was like, oh, well, Nikki and Brie might have had more entertaining. See, I hate my opinions.
No, I agree with you. I think that match was it. I don't know. I mean, I like all these guys. It's not that I don't like. I'm a big fan
and we
of
know
all of
these
them.
guys are going to always have good matches, and
Yes.
it was a very good match.
Yeah.
There's nothing negative about the match. It's just like, was this for a pay-per-view worthy match?
It didn't feel different, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It just felt like it was a match from Raw.
Yeah, and I think they. I don't know. I mean, this pay-per-view, like I said, I thought it was really good. So there was a lot of other matches that you're like, all right, this match is going to steal the show, but this match could steal the show. This had the potential of this match could have stolen the show if they went that direction, but it just didn't. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't get enough time that they wanted. I mean, I'm glad there was no title change. I like Goldust and Stardust being champions still. So I don't know.
I picked the Usos. I got that one wrong.
What else did you get wrong, though?
I didn't get many.
Okay.
I
think you beat me, actually.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Okay.
Once in a while, I know what I'm talking about. Not
Listen,
often.
she hasn't
but
been
once
here
a
in
while.
what, like 10 weeks? So.
Yeah.
Corey was last here at WrestleMania 14
Man, 10 weeks and
in 16
16
years.
years. Wow.
Cena versus Orton. Hell in a Cell match happened in the middle of the show.
I applauded when that happened. When I saw the cell lowering, and I was like, "What match is gonna be next?" I was like, "I better not see Dean Ambrose on that screen."
Yeah, well, no, I don't think that would have happened.
And I was so happy that I didn't see Dean Ambrose on that screen.
There was actually going back and forth as far as what was going to close the show up until today.
Was there ever really any doubt?
Yes,
Yeah.
there
Really?
was serious doubt.
Oh my god.
It's John Cena and Randy
because
Orton.
it's John Cena, Randy Orton, and the winner gets to face Brock Lesnar.
But why? Okay, I just think that it would be so bogus if John Cena and Orton were the final match.
I agree with you,
Uh-huh.
but when you think about it, Ambrose and Rollins did not have any type of stipulation in their match.
But
It was not for anything.
But it's awesome. Now we know it is for something.
Yeah, yes, but it was awesome. But so was Ziggler Cesaro, and that opened the show.
But we
but
knew
I
that wasn't
mean-
going to close the show.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just setting an example.
Mhm.
You know.
And I tied with you, by the way.
Huh?
Thank you, EDM. I tied with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
What do you mean? It's important.
God. This match, whenever Cena and Orton face each other, we always make fun of the fact of, okay, this is the 11 billionth time this has happened. But they work so well together. And they'll do some things that either we haven't seen in a very, very long time, or somehow they'll pull something out that we've never really seen before. This was one of those matches where you were like, oh, yeah, this is why these two have feuded for so long. Because it's just a clinic. They just put on a clinic on what they do. When Cena's making his comeback into the flying shoulder tackles, just a second one, RKO.
That was awesome. That was
What?
awesome. Because when you ever see him get attacked then? Normally it's after.
Well, that's what I was
he does
like,
the,
huh?
You can't see me, you know.
Orton just made himself another Vine.
Yep. the RKO from the AA. Awesome looking.
How does WWE not have an RKO out of nowhere shirt yet?
I'm sure it'll be out tomorrow.
Well, it should have been out years ago.
Well, hey, listen, they're late to the party.
Okay.
I don't know.
Orton goes ahead and brings
Footsies.
what?
No, it's the cord.
Corey and Tom are playing footsie below the table while I'm trying to break down the pay-per-view.
She's playing footsie with my
I know.
headphone cord.
It was the cord, not Tom.
I'll just leave you
Yes.
two alone.
Okay.
Orton, like I said, he hit his RKO. He even threw Cena through a table. Orton then brings steps into the ring. Eventually, kind of gets counted around until Cena hits his protoplex onto the steps.
Oof. Nasty.
That can't feel good.
No.
And then we had Cena go for an attitude adjustment, but it was countered into an RKO in midair. The one thing, Jerry Lawler always annoys me with this, and I love Jerry Lawler to death, and I love him to death. How many times does he say, "I've never seen anything like that"?
Yeah.
Yet
that
he's
should be our
called
next
matches.
tiebreaker.
He's
Yeah.
called matches where the exact same thing has happened. It's incredible to see Orton do it. He's done it before.
See, I couldn't remember when he first did it. I was like, has that ever happened before? Because I don't remember.
He did it once to Cena through a table,
Oh, okay. Awesome.
where Cena went to AA him through a table, but Orton caught him and RKO'd him through it.
Oh. Sorry.
And I think he's done it another time too. But yeah, it's just one of those things that was just like, Jerry, you have seen it before. You should say, I haven't seen that since blank.
Maybe he doesn't remember seeing it.
He could have
so,
just said, I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
Or not even.
Yeah, I haven't
talked
seen
about
him
it.
do that in years. Fine.
Yeah.
That works. Don't say I've never seen it before when people have seen it.
That got you a little angry earlier.
I was furious.
A little bit.
Angry. But he does a one even worse later on, which I'll get to.
He was like, Jerry Lawler.
I was throwing stuff.
He's like, rewind. Rewind.
I was cursing. It was bad. Cena goes and grabs another table, but climbs to the top rope, and after a few counters between Orton and Cena going back and forth, Cena hits an AA from the ropes through the table, and Cena, much to almost all of our surprise, I don't know what Tom was about to scream.
I was going to go, boo.
Tom's so mean. So mean. Cena, once again, the #1 contender, and will face Brock Lesnar again for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion whenever Brock Lesnar feels like showing up.
No.
No?
no,
No, Tom, that's what happened.
You believe what you saw. I'll believe what I saw.
Tom, you do not appear happy about this.
No, I'm not happy about it. I don't think anybody should be happy about it. Okay,
Tell us about
Brock Lesnar and Cena, we've already saw it twice. The second time, they had the, disqualification ending. I get they need to have that final match, but Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar would have been very interesting to see, and a lot more interesting to see than Cena Lesnar again. Because now it's going to be the same promos of, I mean, hey, Paul Heyman, I love Paul Heyman, and I, could listen to him talk for days. But, I mean, what else is he going to say to John Cena now of, you couldn't beat Brock Lesnar twice. What makes you think you're going to beat him again? When he's been resting at home.
Ruthless
aggression. And you've been on the road.
It pretty much means he better win.
No, but see, I don't, who wants...
I mean, not saying I want him to, but
Well, and then that's the thing. If Randy Orton, Lesnar, if Lesnar beats Orton, then it's something different, and it's okay. Well, Lesnar is a beast, and we know he's gonna destroy everybody. But now you got this John Cena going against him again, and yeah, how does it end? Now, how do we end this match now without it being another disqualification that leads to I don't know what.
Tom the Mean is back.
Yeah, see?
Apparently.
Once you get that scene up on the screen.
Here he is.
You have this big megaphone. Boo, Cena.
I think I like John Cena as the guy, and I like what he does sometimes, but storyline wise, I'm not a big fan of this.
It's not his fault though.
It's not his fault. I mean, he's getting, they're writing this for him, and he's just going along with it. I get that. That's fine. But
he's not going to complain.
No, why would he complain? He has no reason to complain.
I'll do it.
It's not fresh and it's not new, and come on. Let's switch it up a little bit here. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, already John Cena versus Orton wasn't very fresh. I was already disappointed by that.
I thought it was a good match though.
Well, the match was
good.
fine.
The match was great.
When it was first announced, and did anybody notice the sign that they oddly zoomed in on before the match started? It said, Orton versus Cena for the 121st time. It's something like that. That was the whole sign. And I was like, I'm surprised they're actually showing that on screen. That
Did you guys vote? Did you guys predict Orton?
Yes.
Oh, I predicted Cena. Because I don't know. I was like, this already the Orton Cena. The fact that this match is already in. There's a road going here that's going to be all too similar.
Ironically enough, I think I don't have the list in front of me, but I think it was Kaori, Kathy, and Markia were the only ones who predicted Cena. The girls predicted Cena.
There's another one.
I know. Gabby only got one right. I love Gabby to death, but she only got Nikki right in the entire pay-per-view.
She was smart in picking Randy Orton. I would.
Yeah.
The rest of us picked Orton.
Well, we all picked Orton. Big Show's backstage with Mark Henry. Mark Henry's hyping up Big Show just like Big Show hyped up Mark Henry for his match against Rusev. Big Show says he's knocking that bastard out. He said a bad word. Big Show also mentions he's going to beat him for my country. I'm going to beat him for me. Hey, I'm even going to beat him for you. And Mark Henry had this look on his face of just like, here it comes. It's coming. Heel turn number 74 for Mark Henry. But Big Show's like, well, after this, after I beat him, we're going to go on Silsby and get some barbecue. Okay. All right. It sounds delicious. But then that leads into Miz versus Sheamus, not Big Show Rusev. And again, as it's been only with Miz matches the last couple months, let's just talk about Mizdow.
Exactly.
Because
do we need to talk about the match?
No. Mizdow, God, you want to talk about better acting performances than The Miz. This guy is just stealing pay-per-views now.
Get this man in a movie now.
By the way, Gabby got 2 right. The chat's defending.
What was the second one?
They're saying you're the mean one. Might be real.
I don't know. From my list, I only had her say
Nikki and Orton.
No,
Orton lost the match.
Oh, sorry. Gabby got Dolph and Nikki right. Excuse me.
Okay, well, we'll double check still. Maybe 2.
Go,
anyway,
Gabby.
We're not. Yeah, go Gabby. We love Gabby. We love Gabby. Let's talk more about Mizdow.
Okay.
Because that's what we're talking about right now.
I just wanted to,
Mizdow.
clarify.
Mizdow and Mizdow.
It should have just been Mizdow versus Mizdow with Mizdow outside of the ring.
This should have been Hell in a Mizdow.
You got me on that one.
He's just mimicking every single thing the Miz does. When he's knocked down, he's selling whatever body part Miz got hurt.
Yep.
When he's dominating, he's posing like the Miz and everything. I was thinking there was a point where Miz accidentally hit Mizdow.
Yeah.
I was ready for Mizdow to get upset, but he did not.
Nope. Kept his cool.
He kept his cool. He's like, that's all right. That's That's my bread and butter right there. I'm going to support him.
Well, he is his best friend.
Yes, they are best friends.
We found out on the pre-show.
Yes. And he's a damn good stunt double.
Yeah, just a damn good one, not a great one.
No,
just
damn
good.
Miz hopped off the top rope for a double axe handle and jumped into a bro kick. Sheamus got the win. But more importantly, after that, when Miz is unconscious, Miz Dow hops in the ring. We're thinking maybe he's going to defend Miz. No, he just lies down next to him.
Yep. Hey, he's doing his job.
And pantomimes. Like everything.
That was so funny.
To every end. Sheamus is like trying to throw him off by lifting different arms and things like that. And Miz Dow was just watching and just doing everything. I don't remember the last time I heard a WWE crowd laugh that loud.
Yeah. And they started chanting YMCA.
They did the YMCA. Sheamus made Miz do YMCA, and Miz Dow automatically did it. God, he's so good. He's so damn good.
I can't wait to see Raw now. For that, I want to see the fallout of this to see what happens. Now, is Miz going to be mad that he didn't just, go after Sheamus and let him do this to him at the same time while he was knocked out, or,
That's a fair point. It's like I was embarrassed and you just stood there.
Yep.
That's not a bad idea. We see Brie loading up a Toyota Venza. She's calling, making reservations, and throwing bags in the car. Apparently, that 30 days began right away.
Of course.
I would make it happen right away, too.
And Nikki wanted to make sure that she got her smoothie exactly how she wanted it. And then she dumped it on Brie. And then told her, get me another one, because that one was for you. This next one's for me. Brie's sad.
Yeah. Did anybody notice that Brie left her phone in the car and then Nikki drove away with it?
I guess you did.
She put her phone down and then she put her suitcases on top of it.
Again, taking care of what Bree's doing.
I know. Hey, she's got to get around somewhere. How's she going to get to the hotel or wherever she's going? Who knows?
That's where you're going. You're like, going to go pick up Bree right now.
Sorry, guys. I gotta catch a plane. Someone needs a ride to their hotel.
You did start watching Total Divas.
I know. Yeah, I think that's why. So.
Yeah. You're like, where's season 2?
Yeah. Come on, network. Get on it. WWE Network. Get that on there.
How much is it again?
No.
I don't care. I already pay. I'm already paying for it, so just put it on the network. How can I binge watch it if it's not there?
There you go. All right. Now we got Big Show versus Rusev. On SmackDown, I made the crazy prediction that Rusev would deliver a fall-away slam to the Big Show. He did not do that. However, giving the Big Show a suplex is pretty damn close.
Yeah, that was sweet.
The last time I remember anyone suplexing Big Show was Goldberg, and that was when Big Show was a lot lighter and a lot younger in his WCW days. And so I don't know who's suplexing by themselves before Rusev other than Goldberg.
Yeah. I'd like to see Cesaro try to do that. I think he could.
Cesaro probably could.
And maybe Cena. See, I don't hate on him all the time.
You just want to, I don't know.
Oh.
I give him credit for some things. No. I thought this match was good, though.
I thought it was good. I was surprised. I felt it was I felt it was more one side. I don't know why. I felt like Rusev got too much offense in this match.
Yeah.
Even though, Big Show certainly had his moments. But I felt this was even more dominant of a Rusev match than he had with Henry. I did like that Big Show busted out the House of Pain submission hold.
Yeah, that was sweet looking.
Yeah, that's not an everyday occurrence.
Boza thought the ring would break.
After the suplex? That would have sucked because they had 2 more matches.
It would have been cool, though, too.
Yeah, well, they did that once.
Yeah, Brock and I think did they do it twice?
Well, no,
Brock and
they did it once. They did it once.
2003.
Right. No, they did it once where that ended SmackDown. Then they did it another time on a pay-per-view, and then had a match after it with the broken ring.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was referring to. Where they did Mark Henry and Big Show broke the ring.
Gotcha. And
then all of a sudden Cena had to. I don't remember who he wrestled, but he had to face someone in some like last man standing type match in a broken ring.
Yep.
Which was kind of cool. But anyway, Mark Henry comes out to cheer on Big Show, and as soon as he walked out, I'm like, here it comes. Here comes that.
I thought it was
Here it
happening.
comes. Here it comes. He gets involved. Something for a split second distracts Big Show. Not intentionally.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Then a bunch of kicks by Rusev, and locks in the accolade, and Big Show taps out.
But I didn't like
the angle.
Yes, come on. I want to see the camera angle of him tapping out. Come on, directing. No.
Man,
Sorry, I'm getting on everybody tonight. And this, wait, I have one thing to say about this match.
this guy over here.
Tom the meme.
If you are the Big Show and your finishing move is a knockout punch, and you're on the ground and you have a chance to, this guy's got you on the ropes, you're trying to make your way back, would you go for a choke slam instead of knocking that guy out?
Well, he's also known for his choke slam.
I know, but I just thought when Big Show was on his knees and then he got up and grabbed him and hit the choke slam.
Or
I just thought it would have been cool if he just knocked him out, or maybe he didn't get as much of a punch as he did, and then if you're trying to build up Rusev, which they are, wouldn't it have been cool if the Big Show punched him, maybe not got a full knockout punch, and Rusev kicked out, and then Mark Henry jumped on the apron, maybe to distract him for a second, and then got knocked out.
There goes your writing skills right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's pretty good at that stuff.
He's pretty good at that stuff, really is.
I also would you kind of brought up a good thing. It's like, well, why doesn't Big Show grab his opponent with his left hand for the choke slam, so he just holds him in place to knock him out with the right hand?
That's too easy.
That's like cartoon style. I like it.
I just want at least the build of you say you want to knock this guy out, you should be trying to knock him out as every chance you get. What I don't know.
Well,
Story wine,
Angie
Or storyline
Harris
was.
in the chat says, someone just needs to beat Rusev. I am so bored with it.
I'm not bored with it at all.
100% with you.
I disagree completely.
I am wholeheartedly on her team because,
I like the build for it. It's just a matter of who he ends up losing to. Because if it ends up that he loses to Cena, then it ruins everything.
Listen, let's get off that right now. No, see, now you're gonna get on my side of that. You'll be like, okay, I see what you're talking about, right? See, look at that face. He's like, I will be a Cena hater for that.
I'm not a Cena.
Okay, so
I'm just Cena's ruined so many undefeated monsters.
So who would you like to see kick Rusev's ass?
As far as defeat him?
Yes.
I don't know. There are a couple thoughts really. One thought could be if you could do the full-fledged Cesaro turn.
Okay.
Oddly enough. Another thought would be, if you really want to elevate Ziggler. Obviously, Cena is, of course, a natural thought from it. I almost think you can have Sheamus do it, but then Rusev can still go on saying he's never been beaten by an American, but he still has the blemish.
Yep. I like that idea.
Actually, now that I think about it, that's my favorite one.
So what's your favorite idea, Ryder?
Oh, jeez. I mean, I would, from what the internet's saying, if Kurt Angle comes back, he would be the person that would do it.
That would make the perfect sense.
Yes.
I won't believe it until I see him on Raw.
I know. Other than that, I don't know. I really like your Sheamus idea. Sheamus works. I'm waiting for Mark Henry to turn heel and then join Lana and Rusev. And then maybe they can become that heel tag team and go win the tag team belts to at least get him out of the singles game for a little bit.
You don't think it'd be weird, Mark Henry being pro-Russia and stuff?
No, I think it would work. I mean, it worked with
Russian sympathizer.
Yeah, it worked with Sergeant Slaughter. So he became bad for a while.
Yep.
So I think you take someone that was, in the Olympics, I don't know, it works.
Ambrose backstage, he talks really fast. I didn't
even know what he said.
No, I felt like I was watching a really good rapper because it was I can't type it. And he just pretty much said that both of them are going to burn in hell tonight.
Gotcha.
AJ versus Paige for the Divas title. I just want to take a second to applaud Alicia Fox's new outfit. In the all black.
Okay, you guys get it.
She looked good.
Oh.
She looked good.
She looked wonderful.
But so did AJ.
So did
looked
AJ,
good,
and so did Paige. And so did the cast of characters around the barricade when AJ and Paige were out of the ring. Did you see the fans?
Yes, the Bray Wyatt and the Mick Foley.
Bray Wyatt
Or
and
Mankind.
Mick Foley with their arms around each other, sitting and gossiping. And then there was this other guy standing in the front row with a Randy Orton bodysuit. With like the foam muscles with the tattoos.
They sell those. I think at Party City or one of those.
It's
You
like
can buy
at your
it.
house. He's like, I have
No,
one.
no. I saw them when we were at WrestleMania. They had them on display.
I just love like where they were, where they happened to go in that sequence. You had all these weirdos, and like, why do you dress up?
Because they love wrestling.
I know, but why?
It's fun.
It's the equivalent of why you bring belts to wrestling events.
Because you want them to get signed.
But if you're
You
like,
want to carry around 20 pounds on your shoulder all night. I
it's
don't
one
know.
thing if you're an opportunity for it to get signed. It's another thing when you're in the
Whoever made that, I
nosebleeds.
like that.
When you're in the nosebleeds and you're busy just holding the belts up.
I need to share.
Or signs that you when you sit in the nosebleeds, right?
I need to share a very good meme created right here. Tom the Calm, Cena won.
Can you
and
send
gets
that to me?
another title match. Same old. Pretty funny.
Tom the Hateful.
Hashtag Tom the Hateful.
Oh, Tom, you've gone full-fledged.
Should I just make? I should make my Twitter picture the picture of me
You
and Cena. that I
Picture of
have.
you
Oh,
and
you
Cena.
Yeah.
should.
Oh, yes.
No,
I think I may
this
do
should
that.
be yours. And then
Yeah.
So, Paige took a really nasty spill in this. Like, it did not look right. Where she was standing on the barricade and fell. Part of her head grazed the edge of the barricade, and she landed hard.
Yep.
And then Alicia was trying to help out her friend by not getting counted out and threw her back in the ring. And then Black Widow locked in right away. Paige tapped immediately. AJ wins. And then Paige slaps Alicia and storms off.
I hate you.
Yeah,
Just told her.
but they just became best friends, and they just got signed to Total Divas because they were best friends, and now they're not best friends. I don't know what's going to happen now.
I guess
Maybe
you
they
gotta
won't be on
watch
Total
Total
Divas.
Caesars. Total Caesars.
Total
Total
Divas.
Divas.
What show is that one?
It's really awesome. I created it. The writer is Tom the Calm Connolly.
Oh, I
Check
heard
it out.
Oh no, I heard about that guy. He hates
Total
everything.
Caesars. Total Cenas.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, main event time.
Yeah, I like John Cena. On Total
like
Divas,
that.
Actually.
Gentleman 91 says Tom is a CM Punk of AfterBuzz TV. Yes! Yes!
Wow.
If Tom's a CM Punk of
Wow.
AfterBuzz,
Oh,
then
geez.
after
We got
today,
a
we're never
problem.
going to see him again.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave.
He's just going to leave and play video games.
Yep. I got a lot of comics to read. I got a lot of Walking Dead to read. So see you guys.
Hey, if you're going to marry AJ, then I salute you, sir. Main event, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Ambrose comes in the ring with like a nifty little backpack for a kendo stick. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was cool.
And walks around the ring, starts grabbing a bunch of chairs from under the ring, throws them in, grabs some bag with a bunch of random stuff in it. I couldn't really make out what was in there. And then he just goes in and climbs to the top of the cell.
But he said the line of the night that I thought was awesome. He like kind of looked around and he was like, "Tonight we're all gonna die," and then he went to climb up the cage.
And then we had Jerry Lawler mention, have you ever seen a Hell in a Cell match start with someone on top of the cage?
See, I'm glad I didn't hear that.
Yes!
I don't think so.
The most famous Hell in a Cell match
Nope.
ever.
No, I don't think so.
When
Jerry.
Mankind
I think you're
fell
right.
off the cell, it's because he started on top of the damn cell.
Oh, Jerry.
It's not like they never show the highlights of that on anything.
Ever.
Never.
It's not like they had.
It
it's
was
not like they had
forgotten.
Mick Foley on Raw.
It
to
was
talk
deep,
about
deep,
it.
deep, deep in the vaults. God, why? That made me upset. Not earlier. That part made me upset.
Do you think anybody says anything to him when that happens, or do you think it's just like do you think like Michael Cole kind of looks at him and is like, "Did you really just say that?" Or do you think it's just kind of?
We know Rosie does.
I hope so. I really do.
Do you think he hits the cough button and goes, "Why did you just say that?" Have you ever heard of Mankind Undertaker?
Yeah. They had a couple matches.
Yeah.
So Rollins comes out. He gets ready to start climbing the cell to go after Dean, but then it's just like, no, you know what? Hey, Joey Mercury, you're a retired wrestler. Jamie Noble, you're a retired wrestler due to injury.
Ooh.
There's a shot of Mankind falling from the top of the cell, which apparently was not at the beginning of the match.
No. I don't know what you're talking
According
about.
to Jerry Lawler.
That must have been part where, in the middle of it, I think.
Yeah, that was the finish, right? Well, it should have been for his sake, the finish.
Well, that wasn't even the first in that match. He climbed up again after he fell off.
Yeah, and then he fell through it.
Yes.
So again, Rollins, hey, Joey Mercury, you're a retired wrestler. Go up to the top of the cell. Hey, Jamie Noble, you're a retired wrestler due to injury. You climb up to the top of the cell. What? What's happening? Why is Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury in suits
Yes.
climbing
Dress shoes.
climbing on top of the Hell in a Cell? That's scary.
Yes.
And so they go up there. Ambrose just beats him down. And then Rollins sneaks from behind. They're all trying to gang up on Ambrose, threatening to throw Ambrose off of the cell.
Yes. Everyone was screaming.
Everyone was screaming. Ambrose eventually countered it, and then Rollins starts trying to climb down. Ambrose kind of climbs down after. They get almost halfway down the cell, start punching each other, and then both simultaneously fall off through the two tables. And at that moment, on SmackDown, I predicted that match would end in no contest. And for a split second, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get this right, and I'm going to laugh at everyone's faces. And then I looked at what time it was. I'm like, we still got 20 minutes. There's no way this is ending right now.
So now we can laugh at your face.
Why would you laugh at my face?
Because you didn't win.
Did you?
No, but I don't need to. I'm still happy.
So you're just happy that he got it wrong?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
Man, you guys are mean on your show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, says Tom the Hateful.
I'm not mean to you guys.
I'm the only good person left. Damn it. And I hate being good.
That was an awesome spot, though.
That was a great spot.
Crazy.
And then stretchers are coming out. Everyone's thinking, oh, well, this match must be done. But then Ambrose fights out of the stretcher and then goes and grabs Rollins, pulls him off of his, brings him into the ring, and then the bell sounds and the match can start. Lots of craziness as we would expect. Now, this is how a Hell in a Cell match is supposed to be. Backdrop onto a pile of chairs,
Oh.
second rope elbow to the outside through a table, power bomb through a table by Rollins.
Fire extinguisher
Kane
by
showed up out of
Kane.
nowhere, the fire extinguisher. Curb stomps, dirty deeds. Ambrose countered.
Did he hit the dirty deeds?
I think he went for it. I don't think he hit it yet.
All right.
But then he hit him with the Money Back briefcase, but still only for 2. And then Ambrose goes and gets cinder blocks as kind of a payback for what happened prior. And he's lining them up for Ambrose to hit the curb stomp on the cinder blocks. But then the lights go out. For that first second, Tom, you and I were just talking before we went on the air. I thought, like, there must have been something in the crowd that was some obscenity or something crazy.
Yeah, that's
and they
what I
had to
thought.
censor it out.
Yeah, I thought they were just like, okay, we can't show him actually curb stomping him onto these cinder blocks, so we need to just cut it, and then we'll, show the aftermath of, when the lights come back on, of his head through the cinder blocks, but we didn't see that.
We did not. And all of a sudden, we hear a familiar voice. It's not making any sense, but we hear a familiar voice. Then a lantern emerges in the middle of the ring. And a freaking Tupac hologram shows up.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't really Tupac, but there was a hologram.
What was it, though? Like, you said...
I think it was Sister Abigail.
I kind of agree with you. It looked like it was kind of a girl, but it looked like a
it
ghost.
also looked like a
It was
druid.
cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really cool however they did it.
Yes.
Imagine being in the arena and seeing that happen.
Yeah, I wonder what it looked
You
like to
know?
them compared to, like,
Yeah.
us seeing it on TV.
Yeah.
It must have been awesome because even just the lights itself.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
yeah, because when they came back and all the, the cell phone flashlights.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Bray Wyatt jumps through it into Ambrose. And then the lights start coming back on after like
When do they
another
go
minute.
out?
They went out and then
Again.
went back on for like after a minute. And then Bray Wyatt does this crab walk over to Ambrose.
So creepy looking.
And then delivers a Uranagi, which is one of Wyatt's signature moves, but we know it's not his finisher. And Ambrose is down long enough from that, after falling off a cage, going through tables, backdrop on piles of chairs. It was a Uranagi by Bray Wyatt, and then about 15 more seconds of Rollins crawling over to get the pin, and that's what put Ambrose away. That threw me off.
Maybe they're building
I'm ecstatic for Bray and Ambrose. Well, no, it would have built it up if then Bray didn't do the Sister Abigail after. If Bray didn't hit the Sister Abigail and just did that, oh, maybe they're changing his finishing move.
Yeah.
But when he went to Sister Abigail, I was like, oh, well, then why is he doing that? I'm extremely excited for Bray and Ambrose. Just Mick Foley posted on Twitter and Facebook. All he wrote was like, think of the promos. Yeah. I'm excited for that. I just don't think this was the way to end the match. I got no problem with Rollins winning. I got no problem with Bray even interfering. Just in that way kind of threw me off.
Yeah, there's a lot of Twitter shocking and hate with the way it ended.
Yeah, a lot of people they weren't happy. They just wanted those two guys had such a good match, and they've had this feud for so long. And I think we as fans deserved an ending. At least an ending to that match, and to, kind of say, okay, this feud is over now.
Because obviously it's not.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I get it. I understand it wouldn't have been over for good, even if Ambrose got the win. But it would have at least given him some satisfaction of, I destroyed you in Hell in a Cell. I think it would have been better if he would have got the win, maybe with the dirty deeds, then pulled out the cinder blocks, went to do the cinder block thing, and then everything else broke down as it did. With Rollins just getting out of the cage and...
Yeah, well, because if you think about it, Ambrose and Rollins have had 3 pay-per-view matches now. One, Rollins won by forfeit. One was the Lumberjack match at SummerSlam, which Rollins won. And now this one, which Rollins won.
Yeah.
Ambrose has never gotten the upper hand on Rollins. And now Ambrose is going to be feuding with Bray. So then this feud is going to be delayed some more, which I'm not against. But... do you think that means now it's going to be Rollins and Orton?
I don't know. I mean, I would have said if Orton... I don't know. Because then if Lesnar doesn't come back till Royal Rumble, which I think he shouldn't... I think it should be Cena Lesnar Survivor Series now.
I think Cena and Lesnar should just be tomorrow on Raw.
Okay, that's fine with me.
The Rollins cash in there, and then we just move on.
And then Lesnar... I don't know.
Then you can show up at Mania and
CM
face Batista.
No, I'm hoping it's Cena Lesnar Survivor Series. Then you can do the Orton Rollins. At least start that. Maybe they do have a match at Survivor Series, or because I thought it was going to be Team Orton or Team Rollins versus Team Ambrose at Survivor Series. Now
that ain't happening.
That is not happening now. That's out the window.
I thought it was going to be the Authority versus someone.
Yeah, maybe.
Team Cena versus the Authority.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know. But then you got to have Orton and Cena, or I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know. There's a lot of ways. I like it because nothing is very predictable right now. Everything is up in the air now after this finish.
We got more questions than answers in this pay-per-view,
which is good.
That's good. Yeah,
it can be good. It can be good. Now it's just a matter of how they resolve them.
Yes.
So it really is a matter of what happens on Raw and SmackDown this week and how they go from it. And we'll find all that out over this next week.
Yeah. Do you think Lesnar should come back for Survivor Series?
I think if he's a champion, he should be there. I mean, he doesn't have to be there every week, but he should be there at least every pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I think he needs to be there. Survivor Series is one of your big 4 pay-per-views. Your champion needs to be there. And
even if he's in Survivor Series, man, he doesn't even have to defend the title.
No, I don't know.
He needs to be there to represent the title.
Yes, at least something with it. Yeah, if they hold off, it's weird because now you have a number 1 contender and a champion, but you have a champion that doesn't show up. Yet your champion is supposed to be this beast that can destroy anybody. He should just want to destroy people. It shouldn't be I don't want to show up, but I'm fine with him not showing up on Raws and SmackDowns, but pay-per-views he should be there.
like
main
having
event,
him
but
around.
He should be on.
Yeah,
every
he should
week.
definitely be
Should
on
be
main
on main
event.
event every
At
week.
least once. At least once.
Hey, let him be on SmackDown first.
Hey, main event's live.
Touche. All right. So with that, we're gonna have to find out.
SmackDown's live on Friday nights. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Well, with that, we're gonna find out how they're gonna start answering all these possibly unsolved questions from tonight on Raw tomorrow night, and the main event Tuesday, and SmackDown on Friday night. And we would love to hear your thoughts on all of it by leaving us comments on our iTunes page and our YouTube page. And of course, you can contact us personally through various forms of social media. Tom Connolly.
Yes.
How can
You
we
guys,
reach out to
if
you?
you want to yell at me and
Yell at him some
you
more.
know, tell me how mean I am, you can find me on Twitter at TomTheCom. So check me out on there. Or if you want to tell me maybe you like my ideas, I don't know. Who knows?
No, we all hate
He's
you.
like,
We all hate
like
you, Tom.
my ideas. You can follow me Twitter and Instagram KAORIOUS, and also Friday is Halloween, so give us some throw out some Halloween costumes that you would like to see Rosie, myself, and Roman.
I have a feeling that whatever costumes they ask you to wear will not be the same that they ask me to wear.
Well, maybe we can do who wore it better.
Maybe you can be
I
Bella's.
think I will
don't
lose
know.
that battle. I will lose that battle. And you can follow me on Twitter at CRosieVOC. You can check me out Friday nights for SmackDown, as well as Monday nights for The Voice AfterBuzz. And if you're in Indio, California, November 16th, Alpha Omega Wrestling presents Unleashed. It's our biggest show of the year. It's kind of like AOW's WrestleMania. Former WWE superstar Mike Knox will be there as well. So more information on that, just hit me up on Twitter. Thanks so much for tuning in for this Hell in a Cell AfterBuzz. For Tom Connolly and Kaori Takee, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Rome on the title.
See you later. Rome won the title.
From executive producers Maria...
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.